Okay guys, we're going to do a little bit of a longer tutorial on how to book golf, how to modify a reservation, and how to cancel your reservation. It's going to be a little bit longer. So I'm opening my browser, going into Chrono Golf, right? Chrono Golf will appear right here. If I were to log out, I always stay in, but let's just say I'm logged out. So I would go to my login up here, logging in. It's a nice thing to have your passwords saved. Put them in, and we are off to the races. So this is where you're going to do most of your bookings. In my account, bookings. So let's go over some basics. I want to make a new booking. Perfect. I want to make a booking on the tee sheet. And I know I won't be around on Tuesday, so I'm going to play around with Tuesday today on the 7th. So I'm going to go to Tuesday on the 7th. Now, right now, it actually doesn't matter what time you pick because you're going to have to pick it again. So I'm just going to pick 7:30. So this is the important part coming up right now. So I have my membership here, which is inconsequential. I have the date, which is important. Obviously, Hammond, if you just want to go 9 holes, adjust. But here's the real big thing. Okay, so player. So one player. So right now, I don't know who I want to golf with. Let's just say it is 10 days out. Okay, so I'm going to come down, but I do want to golf with a foursome. And here I can select that I don't know who I'm golfing with. So member guest, remember these are created just for you guys. Member guest, member guest, member guest. And these are basically holding places. Nobody actually has this membership and the public can't use it. So I'm going to continue. And like I said, we're going to have to go back and we're going to have to select a time. So let's just select 7:30. Okay, I'm continuing. I would always select pay at the course. If you do want to pay online, that's fine. The payment will go through because your credit card's on file. However, then you'll be on the hook for that. And if you want a refund, well, we'll have to go through that process. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. If you hover over the memberships, you'll see member guest, right? Member guest. So again, these are just holding spots. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to agree. I'm going to click. And my reservation is confirmed. So now if I go to my bookings, back up here, my bookings, I have my 7:30 reservation on Tuesday. Okay, so now I know who I want to golf with. So I'm going to go to view and modify. I'm going to start changing some things around. Okay, so I'm going to go now to edit. I'm not going to select these guys because again, there's no membership. So if I were to select anybody from this list, it would not work. Okay, so I'm going to go to my sister. She's a guest. She's not a member. Add reservation and see that happens. Okay, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to go to edit. And now I know who's golfing with me. It's 4 people. I know that one of them, actually, let's just say 2 of them, for example, are going to be walking with me. And the other one will be my sister. And because now we are less than 10 days, sorry, we're less than 7 days out, we can book a public person. So I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue again. Loading. And now I can start selecting people. So Adam, I know. So walking member. I know Miguel is a walk-in member, so I'm adding. And I know my sister is not a member. She is part of the public. So I'm adding her. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to check. And again, we are off to the races. So now I have all my people in place. Back to bookings. Right, we are good to go. Now, one person cancels, so I don't know who I want to book. Right, so what I can do, this is getting a little bit overcomplicated. I'll show you how to do it quickly. But again, coming back in here, I want my 4 people. I'm coming down, I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna go member guest. I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna go through this. Continue again. And I think there's going to be an issue because we'll see. Because Adam, right? It doesn't like that Adam is a member guest. So I have to delete him. So I just want a holding place, right? That's all I'm doing. But honestly, if I were to get to this point, right, I would just go here, confirm, delete him off. So now remember, I only have 3 people golfing. Back up here, booking. Now, I have 7:30, right, at Hammond. I know now, if I look at my reservation, I know I have 3 people. Okay, so I can edit, I can add here if I want. Come back, add the 4th person, add their membership, young professional, come in, book my tee time back, because you're not going to lose your tee time. If you're doing this at the same time, you are not losing your tee time. That tee time will be good. Okay, scrolling down. Confirm reservation. And we're back. We still have that tee time. But what I would suggest is if you're going to make a lot of changes to your reservation, and like I just said, if you're doing this all at once, you're not going to lose that tee time. Is just go right here, cancel it, cancel the whole reservation so you don't have it, and just start over again. Start right over, booking, yes, the 7th, yes, pick any tee time you want, because again, you're going to have to do this again. Pick your members, how many people do you want for whatever membership they have, right, and so on and so forth. In my opinion, that would be the fastest way to change a reservation if you're making a lot of changes on a foursome. Close. And you can always go back to my bookings and see what you have. And what you have here is what we have on the system. Nothing is going to change from what you have here. So those are the important things. And like I said in the email, guys, play around with the system. 4 to 5 days out. So you can see public, you could see the membership guest, those kinds of things, because it really is a very clever system. The one thing, right, you really want to play around with. So coming back, booking, is this guy right here, right? Is playing around with this, picking your 4 people. Maybe let somebody know, hey, I'm going to make a bunch of reservations for us, and I'm going to delete them at the end. Don't worry about it. I can member guest. And then once you book this in, again, book your tee time. And, you know, just start seeing, you know, who's selected, add to the reservation. And if at any point in time, like if I'm right here in this screen and I'm like, no, I did something wrong, I don't like it, just come back here, go back to bookings, and everything you did is erased. Because again, look, I have no other bookings. So what you did is erased. So don't worry about that. Anyways, have any questions, let me know. And I always like to keep myself signed in. And that's it for now.